Hi everybody, what's up? It's Katie Austin here, and today we have a very special guest. It's my friend Janae, yoga instructor, and she is gonna lead us through a yoga routine. What specifically are we doing today?
So we're gonna do a really quick 10-15 minute flow to wake up the body and energize yourself in the morning, get everything going and ready to have a great day.
Exactly, we all definitely need that. And don't worry, I'm not a very yoga-esque person myself, but if I can do it, you guys can do it. So it'll be simple. All right, let's get ready.
Let's get started. Okay, so come to the middle of your mat. Inhale, arms up, suck in the abs, and look up, reach through the fingertips, elongating the spine. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. We'll take a clearing breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale, side out. Get yourself nice and centered. Now we're gonna do a nice side stretch. So inhale the arms up, clasp the hands, and tip over to the right, pushing the hips through to the left. And breathe for 3, 2, 1. Suck the belly in. Inhale up. Take a deep breath here. And exhale onto the other side. Push the hips out to the right. You can always use your hand if you need to, if you feel any pinching in the low back. Bring the hands together. Inhale, come up. And now we're gonna turn and we'll go through a forward fold. So have your hands at heart center or they can be out to the side. Exhale, the back flat. Bring your chin to the knees. Relax the neck, relax the head, decompressing the spine. If you slept a little funky, might be a place just to hang out. We're gonna walk our fingertips forward to the top of the mat and place the hands underneath the shoulders. And we're gonna push back into a downward facing dog. The goal here is to get the heels of the feet down and toes up, but wherever you at is fine today.
I can't do it.
That's okay. And exactly what you're doing, Katie, is perfect. Just start to pedal out the feet. Good. Maybe push the hips to one side, just wakening up the body. You can even step your feet out a little bit wider to take any pressure out of the low back that you might be feeling this morning. Good. Now let's come down onto our knees. So just come forward. And we're gonna do cat-cow. So again, focusing on, my hair's crazy, focusing on the spine. Inhale up, reach up through the chest, pulling the belly in, inhaling here, and exhale, curve the spine. These are called cat-cow. Right now we look like an angry cat. Inhale, we look like a silly cow. A few more of these, really great for the spine. Try to keep the abs sucked in the entire time. Good, a few more. And try and match the movement with the breath. Inhale up and exhale. Good. One more. Inhale, exhale. And when you're in these poses, try and close your eyes just to get a nice calm momentum. So inhale onto the toes into our plank. And then we're gonna inhale, come forward onto the tippy toes, shoulders past the wrists. Exhale, slow, 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 tuck the abs in, down to the mat. We're gonna go what's called into a Shalabhasana. Are you with me, Katie?
I'm with you.
Okay, good. We're gonna interlace the fingers behind the sacrum and pull the shoulders up. Just again, wakening up the front of the body and the back. Yeah, this is good, right? Try and keep the bum soft and breathe here for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, let's bring our hands back underneath our shoulders. We're gonna pull up into a forward facing dog or an up dog and look up towards the sky and breathe here. Relax the body. I like to kind of maneuver in these poses, whatever feels good and best for you. And then we're gonna flip over the toes, push back into our downward facing dog. Simple as that. So now we're gonna walk up to the front of the mat. We're gonna do that one more time. Tippy toes, really nice and tall. Good, fold forward, chin to knees. Inhale up, flat back all the way. Hands to heart center, exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, flat back, belly in, look forward. Chin to the knees. Plant the hands, step back into our plank. Come forward on the tippy toes. Slowly lower into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And push back into downward facing dog. Good, now that the body's feeling a little bit warmer, we'll focus on the legs, the hips mainly, because those are always tight. Inhale the right leg up. Try and keep the toes pointed towards the floor and close the hip. It's really, really important. You can even come onto the left tippy toes if that feels good, like Katie's doing perfectly. and push back down. That'll give you a little bit more length. Good. And on the inhale, we're gonna move forward and plant the foot in between the hands. Now, wherever you're at, we can come down onto the back knee just to protect your low back. Try and close the hips towards the front of the room. And we're just gonna bend gently into that front leg. Yeah, you should feel a great stretch in the left hip flexor. And even if you wanna go a little bit farther, inhale the arms up to the sky and gently, really gently look up and lean back. If you feel any tension in your low back, just release out of this pose. Good, and breathe here. You notice we're staying in the poses a little bit longer than normal, but that's great for opening. We don't really need to build so much heat right now because it is early in the morning. Good, and let's exhale the hands down, and we're gonna straighten the front leg into a half split. So the goal here, the right hip back to meet the left, and you're almost feeling like you're closing the left hip in towards the front foot. Good, and breathe here. If you have a full split, you're welcome to go into that, but just protect the body. You can do it, girl. Good, and breathe here. If you'd like to lower the head, relax the neck, you can do that as well. Or even if you're like, this is way too slow for me, you can always come into the front again and pull back and do a few rounds of that. You know, some of us need a little bit more movement than others. Just listen to what's right in your body. Good. And a final breath, we're gonna push back into the front of the leg and we'll leave this pose. So plant the hands. It's always important to stack. So we want a perfect line between our wrists and our shoulder. We're gonna come up onto the back tippy toes. Inhale the right knee in, suck it in, extend it back. You can either put the foot down or move forward into chaturanga, one foot, little bit harder. Inhale forward into upward dog, and exhale, push it back. Now we're gonna do that on the same side, on the other side, I'm sorry. So left leg comes up. Remember to close the leg, close the hip down, because it's easy to open the toes towards the outside of the room. That's not the stretch we're going for. Good. We can come up onto the tippy toes on the right-hand side. Ooh, giving us a little bit more length, and then slowly plant the foot down. Good, and we'll move forward, planting the left foot down in between the hands really gently, flipping the toes and coming onto the back foot, the back right leg. So we're going to, again, move our hips towards the front of the room, just really gently. And you can always use your hands to adjust yourself if you don't feel right in the pose. Again, stacking is perfect. We want to have our ankle directly underneath our knee to protect the knee. Inhale, arms up if you want to take it a little further. And exhale gently, look up, reach back. Abs are tight. There should be no pain in the low back. And don't forget to breathe. If you need to release heat from the body, you can open mouth exhale. Or if you want to build heat, keep the mouth closed and inhale and exhale through the nose. Ooh, this feels good. How are you back there? Good. You're opening up the hip flexor, and we get a lot of tension, emotional stress, all that baggage, we carry it in our hips. So it's super important to release those. Good. Let's exhale the hands slowly. Plant the hands, flip the back toes under. Exhale, do the same thing you did on the other side. So if you planted the foot, that's fine. If you didn't, keep it up. Come forward onto the tippy toes. Lower gently, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Good. Exhale, turn back into downward facing dog. And breathe here. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good.
I really love it.
Good. Especially after, you know, if you had a hard day the day before, or you're just super stiff in the morning.
Totally.
Right? Okay, so now we're gonna come forward and then walk up tippy toes. See how high you can get on those toes. Push, push, push through the fingers. Good. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, come up. Ooh, exhale, hands to heart center. I don't know about you guys, I'm getting a little sweaty. Let's go down again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, flat back. Good. Look forward, plant the hands. You can step or jump. Jumping is gonna look like just a little hop. Good. Inhale forward. Ooh, exhale back. Good. Now we can come down onto our knees. I want to show you a really, really great shoulder stretch. So we'll come this way. You're going to inhale, one hand up, And exhale, loop it through, and then just sit back onto this hip, and you should be able to feel the right shoulder opening. I want to look at you. Yeah, perfect. So you can even sit down a little farther. You should be able to feel it in that hip.
See that from here? I'll turn this side.
Yeah, beautiful. So we're here, and you can even use that hand to pull against the floor. Give you a little bit more traction. You can walk the hand out, or if you'd like, you can take a half bind to open the left shoulder. Ooh, that's the good stuff. And breathe here. I would suggest at least about 5 breaths in each pose. Again, this is a nice slow warm-up. So a final breath. Take the left hand, plant it again. Inhale up, look up, twist the arm, get a nice shoulder opener, plant the hand, other side. So we'll switch here. So left hand goes up, exhale it through, twist to open the shoulder. Ooh, feels so good. And again, same thing on this side. If you walked the hand out, go ahead and do that. Trying to use this left arm against the floor. It's an active motion, not passive. So we want to pretend like we're pulling it onto the mat, and that's going to open up the back shoulder. I took a half wrap, so I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Again, 5 breaths. You want to elongate the breath. Relax into the pose. Think about starting your day. Okay, let's inhale, right hand up, plant it. Inhale, twist, just to reset the body, plant the hand back down. And we can come onto our booty, and we'll do, again, another hip opener. So just come in butterfly, your feet open. Good, and yes, this is great. But the thing that people get wrong about this pose is they try and curve into the spine. That's not what we want to do.
Straight back,
Perfect,
great posture.
Straight back. You want to think about pulling the chest through the arms, and then slowly on the exhale, gently, gently, gently lower. And maybe you stop here, and that's perfectly fine. Maybe you try and get the elbows down to the ground. Maybe you can walk your hands forward and plant the chin. It's totally up to you. This is your pose. Use it with your body. You can open the feet like a book. And I just want you to take the time, try and close your eyes in each pose, and really feel your body. Become aware of what's going on in your mind. Try and slow down the breath. You can move, you can shake. This is your practice. We're just here to guide you.
Like such an impatient person comes these things.
Yeah, you're like moving all around. That's okay though. Yeah, yeah. I know. So we gotta slow Katie down a little bit, okay?
Nice inhale, exhale.
Right? Exactly. So you can also try and turn it on your pranayama. That is your life force energy, so your breath. So when I talk about inhaling and exhaling through the nose with the mouth closed, you want to make a sound kind of like the ocean waves are crashing down. So inhale, exhale. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but you can Google it. You'll be able to find it. So let's sit up on the next inhale, and from here we'll take a nice little twist. So we want to inhale the left hand behind the right knee, or if you'd like to grab the right knee, I just want to be careful of the knee, and plant the right hand right behind your sacrum, which would be like your lower back booty muscles. So inhale up, exhale twist. So every inhale she wants to think about lengthening, and every exhale she wants to think about twisting her spine a little bit deeper. Good, inhale, lengthen. Good, exhale, turn. Good, once more, inhale, and exhale, twist. Stay here, say goodbye, and we're gonna do the other side. Good, so plant this hand behind the sacrum, perfect. Good, and inhale up, and exhale, twist. No, you got it, this is great. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Was that 3? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, perfect, 3, beautiful. Okay, so you guys, that was just a really, really quick, easy morning warm-up.
I loved it. Seriously, thank you so much.
Good, I'm so
I feel
glad.
like so calm and ready and energized.
Yes.
Seriously, my whole body feels loosened up
Loose
and
and
ready
open.
to come.
Now you're gonna have
Loved
a great
it.
day.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
Namaste.